My name is Ronika Thomas. I get the opportunity to work with teachers and to help bring out the best in their teaching ability. I also get a chance to bring out the best in students.
She's not out of the woods yet, but she's heading in the right direction.
We discuss a variety of things that happen with them. We discuss their grades, we talk about their attendance, and any social emotional needs that they have, any things they might be experiencing, and then we try to find strategies to support them. You know how teaching somebody to ride a bike, you gotta take the training wheels off, let them try it by themselves.
I'm Kylie Sija. I'm the diverse learner teacher and freshman team lead at Uplift Community High School.
When students aren't here, they're not doing well, which is something that we all know, right?
My role as the freshman team lead is to facilitate meetings with the freshman teachers.
I want us to review the change ideas and pick one or more that you'd like to utilize in your classroom within the next couple of weeks, okay?
We look at attendance data, we look at who's on track, to see where we notice any deficits or where we notice students are struggling or teachers are struggling, how we can help each other to best support our students and teachers.
The purpose for bringing schools together is really so that schools can learn from one another, and we have this collective brilliance to pull upon to think about how to do school better for kids.
We have an opportunity to share and exchange ideas.
I've had the pleasure of working with many schools from Chicago, so being able to see what works in their classrooms, what's working with their communities, and bringing that back to my classroom has been really beneficial.
I think collaborating with other schools is really helpful. Today, for example, each school created a poster of kind of what our plan is for the next school year, and we got to share that out with teams.
You can come in and you can say, hey, yeah, you messed that up, yeah, but here's some options on how we can repair it. Hey, let's read this book. Hey, let's look at this passage from this guy. Look at this research here. You know, you can't even put a value on it.
We believe continuous improvement methods like understanding the root causes of problems and supporting educators to routinely look at actual data are key to improving outcomes for students who are Black and Latino.
In Chicago, the reality is that the Black and Latinx boys within CPS are at a lower rate of having higher GPAs than the rest of their peers. The reason why we focus on ninth grade is because of how important developmentally that year is.
At this age of 14, if they decide that school is something for them, school is a place that has their back. It's a place that they belong. It's that learner identity that carries them on into college.
Our beliefs and mindsets and experiences, whatever they are, in the skin that we are in, are impacting the way that we're showing up and working for our youth.
If we're not talking about equity, if we're not talking about race, we're not actually doing the work. This is hard work that we do. It is emotional work. It requires vulnerability.
Our resources are not infinite, right? We have only a certain amount of time. We have only a certain amount of energy. So what do we need to sustain ourselves to do this incredibly important work?
Our priority is to ensure that our Black and Latino males especially have a great experience and end ninth grade with a 3.0 grade point average or higher.
If we can help ninth grade students finish that ninth grade year strong and on track, the likelihood that they're going to be able to get through high school is greatly increased.
We listen to our students, we listen to the type of things that they enjoy. They're thought partners with us as well.
When students have choice about what they're learning about, they're more excited and they're more happy and joyful to come to class and be a part of these things.
What I'm seeing is a willingness for change, and I'm seeing people willing to do some hard things for that change and not just maintain status quo, and that gives me a lot of hope and a lot of promise. And I really appreciate the kids being responsive to it by them saying, hey, listen, I actually noticed that my teacher's showing up differently. And this makes me feel good, makes me feel better. I'm like, well, that's a win right there.
We ended the semester with over 96% of students on track. So for that to happen at our school, since it's such a small school, we only had one student that was off track. So that was something really big to celebrate this first semester.
If we can have students to develop goals for themselves, I will be more than happy with that. I want them to dream big, and I want them to achieve big.